Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to my very first hardcore Minecraft world. Now, I have played Minecraft quite a lot in my years. In fact, I played it when it very first came out, and kind of consistently since then. However, I have never played it on PC. So today, I am doing a mouse and keyboard hardcore world. This is episode 1. The intention with this world, as always, is to beat the Ender Dragon. But of course, if you guys decide that you want some challenges and things like that, I can definitely make it more of a challenge-based hardcore world while trying to beat the Ender Dragon. But without further ado, like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get started. Now, this right here is an absolutely lovely biome. This is flowers. Can't complain, really, can you? Can't complain at all. Like I said, this is my very first time playing this on PC, mouse and keyboard, so you will have to bear with me if I play a little bit doody to begin with while I get used to the controls. In fact, I am just going to get some wood right here, just to kind of give us a starting point. There's a couple of achievements, I suppose, that won't pop up, even though it is my first time on PC, because I did a very little test run a second ago, just to kind of gauge the recording software and yada yada yada, just to make sure it was all working fine, and it seems to have. But past the basics of, like, you know, making a tool and defeating a mob and such, it's all brand new to me. I'm thinking I really like this biome, to be fair, really like the flowers, but I don't like building in trees, so I'm thinking we will maybe find somewhere that's a little less foresty but nearby, because I do like the biome. See, that's just trees over there. There's trees. I don't want to spend too long just looking for a place to set up and ended up dying because of obviously it coming nighttime, running out of food and stuff. Is a hardcore world after all, so you know this might be a bit risky, but worst case scenario. In fact, what I'll do next time I see a sheep, I will just kill it, get some wool, and then make a bed, and if need be, I'll just bunker up anywhere for the night. The only other thing as well, while this is definitely a very good looking space, that looks like what I'm after. I was gonna say, while it is a very good looking space and pretty to look at as I'm running, don't want to spend too long looking, because you know it's not exactly interesting for you to watch. We want to get into it. My intention for this first episode, I would say... Oh, what's that over there? That looks from here. That kind of looks like a house thing, but I think it's literally just like mini hill kind of thing. But my intention for this first episode, I suppose, is to get a little bit of a base set up. Oh, is it a ship? A sunken ship, not sunken. What a great way to start this video. What? Or is it a ship, or is it a different? No, that's a ship, right? Yeah, it's a ship. Yeah. Wow, that's really cool. Seeing it. Oh, and another one over there. That is incredible. All right, well, what a great start to the episode. Ugh, I forgot how awful ships can be. But there we go. There's maybe the first challenge. We're going to try and bunker up and see if we can find that buried treasure that's in here. But for now, we'll yoink that, the compass, the paper, because paper, of course, comes in extremely handy. Now, I know that there is another ship over there, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a little base near here, because I do need to start getting some food and just like bunkering up and everything for the night. As you can see, I've already run out of energy. I do like the idea of a little bit of like a beach house kind of thing, and with such a beautiful view, lovely biome, a sunken ship, another ship over there. I'm pretty sure this... Excuse me, sorry. The shit was just too exciting. I had to sneeze it away. But this does seem like the best place to start. So I'm going to get started. Now, I am, like I said, I'm new to PC gaming, so please bear with me if I'm doing things slowly. Yeah, I need to have a little Google. Oh, wrong button. Uh, sheep. All right, before you run away, you know what I might do? When I very first got involved in Minecraft years ago, my cousins stayed around my house, and we played Minecraft for the first time together, and we made a really nice. Well, I say nice for us at the time, based on the fact that we both have zero creativity. And I think, you know what I'm going to do today? I think I'm going to try and replicate that same house that we built. It wasn't anything crazy fancy, but it was important to us because it was our first like Minecraft world together. So I'm thinking I'm going to do the same. So what's that? It's four there, four there. Great. It's only a small house. It's mostly just in the. I'm going to make some. Oh, already ran out. I'm going to make some adjustments. But oh, that sunken ship over there is calling out to me, even though all the loot is extremely bad. Nah, sometimes you can get some stuff like I think I've had armor before, but I can't remember if that was from the buried treasure or the actual chest itself. Because you can get books and stuff. What am I doing? Why am I taking so long to do this? Oh, oh, ugh. I will get there. I will get there. I promise. What do I need? Oh, I need another bit of wood. That's convenient. Oh, I'm an idiot. I needed planks, didn't I? Wood logs to make it. Yeah, I'm an idiot. It's all right. We're learning. Well, we're not learning that. That we should already know, but we're learning how to play on this. What I might do, I think I might time lapse this just because I don't want to waste your time. Obviously, I want to keep engagement high. I want to genuinely create an absolute amazing fan base. I do have, obviously, my own adult job, being nearly 30 now, but gaming is a very big hobby of mine, something I really enjoy doing. So I do want to create a very nice community out of it. I intend to do some Marvel Rivals gameplay as well. There are other games I want to play, like horror games, for example, Dead by Daylight, things like that. But it kind of will depend on my audience type, because you know, if I get a bunch of like obviously because it's Minecraft, we'll get a bunch of like children watching. Obviously, I can't do horror games, or I might have to put like a I don't know, some kind of channel disclaimer or something. I have to work it all out. But nonetheless, at this point in time, I just want to create a bit of a gaming community where I can just chat, chill, play games, maybe even live stream a few things in the future. And yeah, my thought process, I said I was going to time lapse this to save some time, but we're talking, we're having a good time. At least I am. But my philosophy on things, so to speak, is that if you stick it out for long enough and put in the effort, you will likely succeed. You know, my actual job is my own business, and it's actually my second business, believe it or not. Oh, I have to put it up there. It's actually my second business as well, and both is extremely successful. And both of those were just a case of showing up day after day after day after day until you succeed. So that's the philosophy that I'm going to have with this. I'm literally, even if I don't have any uh, viewers for a while, that's fine. We're just here for a good time. We're here doing hobbies, and I will eventually succeed. And if it doesn't work in Minecraft, like let's say my hardcore world doesn't take off, that's fine. I do it for me, and maybe the Marvel Rivals will. Actually, I think I want that a little bit bigger. Or maybe like the Dead by Daylight will, or something like that. There's options, is basically what I'm trying to say. Never ever give up. Cool. So that's the outline of the house. I'm gonna need ores again. Oh, all right. And I don't have enough wool. All right. This is a pickle. I was kind of hoping that I could find a uh, village maybe on my travels. That looks like somewhere that I will definitely explore as part of this. This is an extremely good start to a hardcore Minecraft world, if I'm honest, or at least like an enjoyable one. Maybe not necessarily good, but definitely an enjoyable start because I've got two sunken ships, Lovely biome over there. Nice sandy area. Nice cave nearby. Unfortunately, it seems like all of the animals have this. Ah, come here, sheep. Two sheep. Or is that chicken? No, two sheep. Clutch. Absolute clutch. Come back. Quick before it gets too late and mobs start spawning and then I can't sleep anyway. Just to save on time, he says, while doing it slower than anything he's ever done in his life. Yes! Oh, that was getting a little bit nerve-wracking. I didn't want to lose my hardcore world. Oh. I also forgot this actually might not be a great idea because if I remember correctly, and I don't know if it's still this way, but mobs spawn more on sandy areas, if I remember correctly. Oop, what happened there? There's a creeper over there. I'm just going to go and try and kill that creeper before it gets a chance to try and sneak up on me. Well, that's lucky. But that's exactly what I was talking about with the controls. I went to walk backwards and accidentally walked into it a little bit more. So that is extremely fortunate. Alright. Alright, well, I've got a bed. And obviously, yes, I would like to build this base a little bit, by all means. But I'm also thinking I kind of would like some stone to be able to make a furnace to cook food in to make it more impactful. Oh, actually knocked my microphone. Sorry, apologies if that just blew your ears out. This is my first time, like, properly recording. Obviously, I did a little tester, but this is my first time, like, actually, like, really, like, doing a proper recording. So I haven't hit the mic yet by accident and stuff like that. So I don't know quite what it will be like. Oh, it feels so bad doing wasting food in such a way, but hey, that's what it's about, isn't it, really? Like, Minecraft is the beginning, especially in a hardcore world, because you take so much damage from things. It's a graft of just getting the stuff together so you can kind of have a little bit of a decent setup. Now, I'm not going to obviously go in, because, quite honestly, that looks scary as hell at this point. But I am going to just grab some stone to make a furnace and stuff, and unfortunately there isn't any coal here. I was really hoping there would be like a piece or two just inside, but unfortunately not. But like just inside this little bit here. But there's we got trunks. Oops. I hope you're all having a lovely day. If you are here, it does mean a lot. I say if you are here, because since you're here, the adventurer in me wants to just dive in, but I haven't got any resources to survive. I don't see any coal, unfortunately. So we're just going to get out of here. Did we get enough stone? Of course we did. Maybe I should have just counted. Hopefully you can hear me right. Let me just adjust the mic a little bit, because I'm not sure if it's in the right space. Pickles. Right, since we're here, might as well just get a little bit of wood. This is my problem, to be fair. I should really, and I think I might do this next episode, but I should really, like, set up a plan of, like, okay, base, done. Like, farm, done. Things like that, because I always do this. I'm like, yeah, I'll start a base, I get started, as you can see here, and then it's like, oh, yeah, but then, oh, I kind of want some diamonds, or I kind of want some iron, or I kind of want some coal, and I know each part of it all has its different place. You know, you need coal to make food, to be able to live, so you can... Yeah, yada yada yada. But like, I just have such a bad habit for just cool. All right. Just take one of them, and then cool. And then what will we do? What will we do? what will we do, ladies and gentlemen? What will we do? I think it would be a good idea for me to. See, I don't know because like the base isn't that important if we're just going to sleep before it gets nighttime. But I would like to. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get myself some wood. I might time lapse it depending on how long it takes, or just straight up do a cut to it. Get myself some wood, and then maybe finish off making the base. If there's not too much time taken recording wise, because obviously I don't want to make this video like an hour and 20 minutes long or something like that. But if not too much time has been taken, then I will build it on camera, or store the stuff away, go and try and find some stuff like maybe some iron, try and end off with an iron pickaxe or something from this episode, and then end it there. And then in the next episode we can make the house if I didn't have enough time in this one. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But anyway, I'm going to go now get myself some wood. So I'll see you in just a moment. In my travels to try and find some spruce, because I like to make accents on the buildings with like a darker wood. So I wanted to find some spruce, but unfortunately I didn't find any. But I think there is a village all the way over there, and an absolutely huge ravine here with a little water source going into it, which is really cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go raid that village because my hopes and dreams are that they'll have some spruce saplings there. I don't know if they will, but that's my hope. So I'm going to go over there, going to go raid their village, and obviously I'm not going to move I'm not going to move the house. The house is still going to be over there. We still got to remember where it is. Oops, Jesus, all over the place. But yeah, it's a village. Sweet, perfect. But this will give me some food. This will give me some resources, hopefully. Hopefully, like I say, saplings and stuff. Spruce saplings. This will give me, obviously, in the future, depending on, to the degree in which we're going to be playing this world, assuming I don't die, it will give me villagers to get mending books and yada 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 from. So, this is all very positive. Looks like there's a cool little cave over there. I don't know if these are big enough mountains to class, but there's a possibility there'll be an ancient city somewhere under there. But I don't really know on that factor. But we'll have to see. But yeah, I know I already said it, but I want to say it again because, of course, I want to try and create a great community. I want this to be a very positive place. Obviously, until I play Marvel Rivals, which is like probably one of the most toxic games there is at the moment. But I hope you're all having a lovely day. I really hope you're enjoying this. Obviously, we had a very good beginning of it, and hopefully that's kind of got some of that dopamine spiking and making you come back for the next episode. But I also do appreciate that I am a new YouTuber, the Mediocre Gamer, called such because I'm very mediocre at games, but I love playing them. So, hopefully that's given you some inspiration to stick around, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. I think it might even get dark while I'm here, so I might actually beetroot, awful, potatoes, incredible. So I might have to even steal one of their beds. The game's a little bit choppy, actually. Hopefully that's not too much of a problem for you guys watching. Not sure what's going on. Maybe it's the editing software. Because the PC that I'm using is not the newest, I'll be honest. So when I was watching a video on like how to set up gaming stuff, it was like, yeah, put all of these systems on it, yada yada yada. So I think maybe there's a small chance that because there's so much going on with this village with like loads of NPCs moving and such things like that, maybe the PC's just struggling a little bit to make it smooth visually. But like I say, hopefully that's not too big of a deal for you watching. To be honest, being that it's Minecraft and it's a sort of a let's play, I imagine most of you watching right now are kids. And from my experience with having children of my own, kids don't seem to care too much about that kind of stuff. Like they can just watch it and not be phased by the fact that it's a little bit jittery. But of course I will, just because I want to try and make this as good quality as possible. I will try and see if I can fix it for next episode, because it seems to not be. Can I sleep here? Yeah, I'm stealing your bed, mate. Sorry, but my world or my survival in this world is more important than yours because if I die, you die too because the world will be deleted given that it is hardcore. So you've done a good service there. I will admit, I'm a bit disappointed. I haven't found a single chest yet. Oh, where are all the chests? Is this just like a broke village? Do they not have chests in these kinds of villages? If not, then that'd be really annoying because that's like wasted a whole bunch of my time where I could have been building my awesome house. A chest, emeralds, and a bundle. Cool. I'll take it. It's not good enough, but it'll do for now. Alright. If I remember correctly, I came from that direction. Hopefully. I think. Yeah. Is that lava? How did I not see that? I must not have come from that direction. What did I? Oh no. No, yeah, I think I did. Whoops. That'll teach me for exploring. Alright, we'll go back to the base. We will use the wood that we've got, which admittedly isn't much, but we'll use the wood that we've got and we will what can I get rid of? Just put that there. Unfortunately we didn't get any spruce, which is a shame, but we did get some emeralds which will come in handy, probably never. Because nothing cares about emeralds besides the merchants. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. That's a lie. Let me go back on what I just said there. They probably won't be handy yet because we haven't got enough emeralds to really do anything. Obviously, the merchants are fiends for emeralds, and so are the villagers. But yeah. I kind of forgot the villagers used emeralds. In my head, I was like, oh, it's only the merchants, right? So far, so good for a hardcore world. You know, haven't had too much trouble yet. Had a good start. What we could do maybe in the next episode, and obviously by all means comment down below if you want to see it, but get the other shipwreck, or maybe even find the what do you call it? Buried treasure. There's another village up there. I think. Yeah. Cool. Not gonna go visit that one because, in all honesty, that one that I just visited was very disappointing. And I also kind of want to get back to my space before I lose it. I lose where it is. So I know I can just watch back on the recording and see the coordinates, but still. Ideally, I'd like to end off there now. Not end off there now, but like in this episode, end off at the village, at the house. Oh, mess up everything I'm saying. Yeah, there's the water. So this is likely where I was. Told you, mediocre gamer. Yeah, there's the shipwreck over there. There's the shipwreck we've already visited. Here's the ravine. And that, right there, is my humble abode. Welcome. I hope you're here to stay a while. Like, comment, and subscribe, of course, and you'll see this masterpiece build into something even greater. Actually, since there's a beach house, I might make it brighter. Usually, I do spruce because I like the darker, but I might actually make the accents of the house birch instead. Some food, sweet. Let's get you in there. Alright, let's do this then. I'm going to build the house and we will see how we get on. What do I not need right now in my inventory? how do you do the? Oh, that's a chat. I'll have to have a little look. I don't know how to do the thing where I don't need to go to the crafting table to do stuff. You know, like you can do like wood planks and such without actually going to the crafting table. So the way that I like to build, and I am not the best at building, so please don't expect a lot. The way that I like to build is I like to do the frame first and then like the windows and stuff. So bear with me while I do that. And I'm also one of those people that like it, like a couple tall people that make it so they can only just about fit in the room. Scare me. Like, how can you enjoy the visual of that? Of like the roof touching your head. Oh, there must be a way. There must be a way that I can do that quickly. I see it actually. I see like people like videos of people like accidentally creating like using all their diamonds to make like a diamond hoe and stuff like that. So there definitely is a way that I can mass produce, but I have to have a little look see. Okay, so that is the baseline of like just the basic outline. Knock out these windows. I am a fiend for symmetry as well, but I've been trying not to be lately. So I'm going to do 2 windows there and 1 window there. I hate it already, but I will commit to it until the house is built and see if it changes my mind. As in, I hate the windows, not the building. The building, yeah, is what it is. What was I doing? What am I eating? Ooh. Alright, now if I just do what I normally do, so that, and then that. Oh, well, not that I normally do, sorry, but what I did with my cousin, if you'll remember, I said that we made a little house together in the OG Minecraft, and then no, that's wrong. There we go. I like to have, or I liked back when we did it before, just have this little stair set here, and then obviously the rest of the floor. You know what? Yeah, I have more. There we go. Actually, you know what? I might bring that forward to here instead. And then have like a little mini, maybe like like area behind it. Yeah, like that. Oh. And then maybe this could be, I don't know. When you guys comment, if you could let me know if you would like to see a strip mine at all. Because I know some people are like, yeah, strip mine, you know, find the diamonds. Some people aren't. I'd imagine for content purposes and for like engagement, strip mine is probably not the best option unless like I'm making a video to explain strip mining. But if you would like me to do a strip mine, then I can. My thought process is, oh my god, I keep clicking things in the wrong space. It's probably making you guys hate watching this. Maybe what I could do is have this little space back here be something. I don't know. Like a... Ooh, getting dark. That's what I'll leave it at for the moment. I know it's not the prettiest, but I'm thinking maybe I can have that back there just to be like a little storage or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Still can't go to sleep yet. I think I will... Have I done the exact same thing that I said I didn't like to do? Yeah, because if I did that, it would be on my head. Kind of like that. It's okay, cool. So I've done this. But that's fine, because this is where this comes in. Yeah, there we go. And okay, cool. So I need to do one more layer. Go and sleep. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that for now. And I'm going to time lapse the rest of it next time I play. And then that will be the house bit like finished. But what I am going to do, because I am very much a big fan of mining on Minecraft, I think it's my favorite thing, like the exploring, the mining, and yada yada yada. I think I need to end off with at least an iron ingot. You know, I can't do this whole episode and not have at least one iron ingot. That sounds terrifying. I know what you're thinking. He says that he needs an iron ingot and comes down without a pickaxe capable of even mining iron. So what we're going to do is we're going to ignore that, and we're going to be real lazy, and we're not going to go back up to the surface, but instead, I just realised I was so stupid earlier. I said that there must be a way where you can craft stuff without using a crafting table, and I'd done it multiple times to make the crafting table. Did you guys realise I was this stupid? Did you guys realise I was a mediocre gamer? Oh my lord. Alright, it's fine, and we can actually as well now, which is nice, make some torches. Oh, but it would probably help if I put them there. Put them in my inventory. Let's just hope we don't get jumped by anything. There we go. I will take you. Don't really need you, but... Oh, I'm fine. I will take you. Whoa. Just gotta make sure that I don't get lost. Or, worse yet, die. Can you imagine if I don't even start my YouTube career debut because I've died before I... Oof. That was my, Oh, I forgot that there would be things that try to kill me and... Oh, but there's so much stuff down there. There's so much gold and coal and... Alright, what we're gonna do, because I don't feel confident yet enough to go down there, but I do want some of these minerals, and there is some iron over there. So I'm gonna try and do as safely as possible, as pristinely as possible. Oh, God's give me a heart attack. I'm going to try to get that iron, get back up to the surface, smelt it, and call it a day. And that will be episode 1 done. Bit of a base, got a treasure map, have some iron, found a village, found another village, found another shipwreck. As far as, you know, Minecraft debuts, hardcore world debuts, I think this actually isn't bad. I think this actually is not bad. Obviously, I got to try and see if the algorithm will be on my side and let me make some fans, friends, fans, whatever you want to call it. But only time will tell on that front. We have to actually survive long enough for me to upload a video. which, you know, so far so good, but it's scary down here. Right, there's a zombie. My first test of strength, I think. I don't think I've come across any mobs yet. See, this is the problem. I get too into it. I get too into mining. I get too into just diving deeper into the cave, and it's like I said that I was gonna get at least an ingot and then leave, and I'm here like, oh, here's another ingot, here's another ingot, here's another ingot. But it's just so exciting. Like, how can you not want to just dive in there and see what's down there? You know, like look at all that iron. But you know what? I think I'm going to be smart about it because I do intend to make this a long-lasting world. I have no armor. I've not got a lot of food. Oh, how did I miss that? So I am going to play it smart and leave. Got some iron. I should be able to make a pair of every tool in iron, I think, with this amount. I haven't been counting how many I've gotten, but should be able to. So, oh. There we go. So I am going to leave. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to smelt a piece, and I'm going to hold it in my hand as I say goodbye. Of course, if you have enjoyed this video, I've enjoyed making it, so hopefully you've enjoyed watching it. But if you have enjoyed this video, by all means, let me know down below in the comments section. Just comment, great video, nice video, boring video, let me know. Obviously, if I want to be successful at this and have a Minecraft YouTube, I need to make sure that I'm actually doing stuff on here that people want to see. So please, let me know. That's where it came from, isn't it? Yeah, because of the gravel that fell down. Oop. I'm struggling with the controllers, guys. Why are you not building underneath me? There we go. Perfect. Outside world, freedom, safety. And daytime, which is something I was a little bit worried about. I was worried it wouldn't be. Alright, I really like that cave, and I will definitely explore more next time. But for now, let's go back to my semi-humble abode. The thing that looks dreadful right now. And end this episode off. 10 pieces of glass, definitely didn't. Oh, I only got 13 pieces of iron. I thought I had more than that. But fair enough. I mean, I'll take it. Alright, well, while we wait for that to smelt. Let's just place. There we go. I suppose it wouldn't be a house without a bit of a doorway. So let's go get the door. And I think that'd be a good place to call it, don't you? I'm gonna assume you said yeah. Did I keep an axe? Or did it break? Or did I even make one? I don't know. Can't remember now. I'm bored. I'll sort that out another time. But I want to make my doors. And then not the biggest fan of birch doors, and what I will probably end up doing is, as time goes on, if I stumble across any any spruce, I will end up just swapping it all out, because spruce is probably my favorite wood. So there we go. Although it does look kind of beach housey. So there is the door, and without further ado, perfect, because it was only able to give me one. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is my piece of iron. Now, I know it's really amusing because people usually but people usually like celebrate getting a diamond. But Hardcore World, days 3, episode 1 done. We've got an iron ingot. We have, a house that's respectable. We have a shipwreck over there, a shipwreck there, a village somewhere in that direction, the village that we visited somewhere in that direction. So we are well on our way. But thank you so much for being here with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you could drop me a like and a comment to let me know you've enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and be sure to click that bell icon. And of course, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Goodbye, my friend.